It feels like just yesterday I was saying how Mushoku Tensei fans are eating good because we had that whole fan animation that was absolutely spectacular. And sure enough, right after I had that video released, they announced they're going to be doing this stream where they're going to release the trailer for Mushoku Tensei Season 3. And I've already seen there's actually an announcement with it, but I thought I'd get on here and do my react to it. Now, I'm going to do this in a special way. I'm going to go through the trailer and just give my overall impressions early on. And then I'm going to go back through it after a spoiler warning, and I want to look through the entire thing in detail from the perspective of a novel reader. So that'll be full-on spoilers about what's to come. So when we get to that point, I'll warn you guys for any anime-onlys to get off the video, but let's just watch it and check it out. No subtitles, unfortunately, because this is I guess a Japanese release. No, it's on Toho Animation's channel. It should be in English, but whatever. It's fine. Rudius chilling out there. Oh, got everybody out there. There's even Zenith. My girl Zenith. I love my girl Zenith. Roxy hanging out there. We have the baby already. Rudius is happy. We all know what that means when a character's happy. Lenny and Priscilla duking it out. Nanahoshi, very beautiful shot there. Looking up towards the floating fortress. Kishirika out there. Luke's mad. Some random shot. I didn't catch what that was. Some tea party. We're just showing a lot of shots. I can't keep up. There's a lot of shots happening on the screen right now. Question mark? Oh, I know what that was. I know what that was. I'm not going to say anything. Oh, I know who that is. Know who that is. Dang, I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, dude. I cannot believe they showed him. They showed Orsted. Petagoose. Looking good. Rudius shooting off something that I won't mention. Then closing the book. Closing that book. Question mark. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, okay. That's nodding at something with the electrical surge on it. And that's it. Title screen. We have the title card. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe they're showing this. All the anime only stop watching. All the anime only stop watching. Oh my gosh, my girl. 2026. It's official. Confirmed 2026. That wasn't a month though, just 2026, right? Yeah, they're just going on the year. So 2026. So at this point, I'm going to give the warning to all the anime onlys. I'm going to dig through this in like full-on spoiler mode because I want to see what all's in here that it's actually portraying, because I seen something on a brief frame that we're going to look at. So let's go into it. Let's go into it completely at this point. So obviously, from a novel's perspective, this is Rudius making his diary, which is the point that he's decided that he wants to start doing this. Getting a little bit of shot of Rudius and family being happy before, obviously, everything has to hit the fan, because Rudius cannot be happy. Whenever it gets to a point where it feels like it's Rudius being in slice of life mode, by the way, there's fireworks going off outside, so I apologize. It's after the 4th of July. We have fireworks here a week before and after. Anyways, whenever Rudius has a slice of life moment where he's happy, tragedy happens. He cannot be happy. But I don't think there's really anything in the scene besides just establishing everybody's happy. In this shot, we're obviously seeing that they're working on the dolls. So this is the one they got from the manor. And so they're tearing it apart, they're looking into it, seeing what they can do with it. Because eventually, obviously, they have to work on the armor with it. Elena and Priscilla, graduation. I guess this is technically in that area. Like, I forgot exactly when this whole segment was, but yes, at this point, they're deciding which one's going to go back to the Great Forest and which one's going to, be free. Obviously, Priscilla wins, and Lenny goes off to doing very interesting things and gets caught. And obviously, Nanahoshi, just alluding to the fact that she's going to be going back to the floating fortress at some point. I would assume at this point she's already deciding, okay, this first summoning is successful, so it's time to move on to there. I fulfilled that whole part of it. She's going to bring her research up there. Kishirika, oh yeah, they have to... I forgot they bumped into her when they go to Rikarasu. I'm like, when did they run into... Oh yeah, that's right. Because she tells them about the whole plants that they have to get, the leaves. This has to be second core, because they won't be getting into this stuff until second core at least. My assumption is that obviously being like 3 volumes per like core, they'll probably get to the point where Rudius joins Orsted Corporation by the end of the first core. And so they're probably showing everything for the second core as well, because this would get into Luke thinking that Rudius is a bad guy because the man god told him and he has to stop him. So we're getting some later stuff here. This was a shot that I seen briefly, but I wasn't quite getting what it was showing. Okay, it's got to be the magic armor. The screen right here, I'm barely seeing this darkness here. I have my screen down low because it reflects off my glasses, and so I wasn't quite seeing what was over here, but this is definitely going to be the magic armor. Ghislaine probably sending off Rudius with... this would probably be the point where Ghislaine's basically asking Rudius if he'll take over, taking care of Edis. The handoff, basically. This will be Ariel, probably during the whole segment where she's trying to prove herself to Petagoose in order to gain his favor. Rudeus and all of them at Rikarisu looking for Kishirika and the cure. Pretty good shot here. I love all the activity happening in the background. I'm guessing nighttime at Rikarisu? No? Wait! Wow, they're gonna do the library labyrinth? That's the library labyrinth, isn't it? That is. They're gonna do the library labyrinth. That's a shock. I was assuming they were going to skip that. But I guess if they're showing Ariel, that's a shock. I didn't actually think they would do that. Because if I remember correctly, people were saying that the Library Labyrinth was light novel original. Which, yes, this is adapting the light novel. But it really did feel like it didn't have to be there. Like, there could have been some other way they could easily have done everything they get into with this. Because pretty much the additional stuff they get in the Library Labyrinth is, yes, eventually finding the book that will be from Derek Redback. But there was also, like, a book that talked about the blessed children and that stuff. It just feels like that really wasn't, like, fully necessary to get the full picture. So very interesting they're actually going to be doing it. It'll probably be very quick. If anything, maybe like a half an episode. But very interesting. I was not expecting that. This is where I seen a very brief glimpse. And this actually ties in with my prediction. And a lot of people told me I'm wrong on this. And I could still be wrong. Let's not shake it up. I could still be wrong. This proves to me that everything with the diary is going to be very quick. It's going to be a montage, if anything. A very brief glimpse. And there it is. That's signification of Roxy. That's the petrification for Roxy. Then we have, obviously, Sylphie being burnt at the stake. And definitely not as brutal as the fan animation. And then a sword and blood. And that would be Edis. So these are the three brief glimpses that we get of the death of everybody for future Oldius. So again, that was my prediction. Now again, this is a teaser trailer. They're just going really quick glimpses of each thing so they don't spoil things. But I think this is basically what we're going to get. Rudeus is going to read that. He's going to get a sense of everything that happened, and Oldius is going to tell him what happened. It's going to show those brief glimpses. It's going to give Rudeus a panic attack. He's going to want to embrace Sylphie, and then they're going to move on from there. I think that's really all they're going to do with it, unfortunately. Etoff. My girl. I wanted to yell Etoff so bad earlier, but I don't even know if they've actually mentioned her name in the anime. But yeah, more down there climbing up. My girl Etoff, dude, I freaking love Etoff so freaking much, dude. I cannot wait to see her in her full glory. Oh, it's going to be so freaking epic. Look at Zenoba running in for battle, going to protect Rudeus from Etoff. Yep, got the bear hug, and there comes Elnalise behind him. Was not expecting that. I mean, yes, technically, again, that's going to be second core. He's going to be showing up in the second core, so again, that makes sense. The Peacock Blade. It's gotta blow some fire, Peacock Blade. So this doesn't necessarily mean this will be for his appearance in the possible episode 0 of Edis, but we'll see. Rada, oh my gosh, dude, that aura. Rada's showing aura right there. Oh gosh, okay, there's a few scenes that I'm obviously excited for the next season. Yeah, hands down, without a doubt, I cannot wait to see the fight with Orsted, especially after that fan animation. It's got me more and more hyped. But the other scenes that I'm excited for is, one, how Petagoose completely, pretty much one-shots Etoff. I hope they do that really well. I was talking about the time when I read it. I hope that he does the whole slice thing, and then suddenly, like, they have, like, a Sawano Hiroyuki comes out of nowhere and drops a Sawano drop right there, and just, boosh, and then suddenly she's flying off, and the music's just going off, even though the battle's already over. It'd be great. But I'm also excited for Rada. Just her going crazy, and just Orsted going in and just going... It's going to be so great. It's going to be so epic. And there is Orsted. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's got his blade drawn. Interesting they're showing this shot, because if I remember correctly, similar to the fan animation, he just appears next to Rudeus and his blade is drawn and he takes his first swipe. This is kind of showing like Rudeus dunks something on him and then Orsted's coming out with the blade in hand. I'm assuming this is just a shot. I don't think this will actually be... This actual shot probably won't actually be in the anime. They probably made this just for this. But again, they could change how everything kind of lays out. Because I don't think Rudeus hit him with some sort of fireball or anything after he drew the blade. Rudeus just got wrecked. Once the blade was out, Rudeus got wrecked. There was no fighting back. And all the familiars with Petagoose. I was not expecting to see all these. It's so interesting to finally give them faces. Not faces, but I guess character designs. Because we've only really known what Silvaro looks like. We don't really get much of anybody else. I mean, yes, technically. This guy right here. This guy right here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Petagoose, though, dude. I cannot wait. Dude, Petagoose, I love him so much. There's like so many characters that I love is going to be in this next season. This is getting me more hyped up just thinking about the fact that literally every character I fall in love with so much by the end of the series is going to be in the season. And then Ruius using lightning. I couldn't say what it was, but I guess if people could figure it out. I couldn't say what it was in the spoiler-free segment. Using his lightning and then closing this journal. And I would assume the whole idea here is that yes, Ruius now is writing the journal, and then the lightning bolts would probably just be some sort of signification that. Yeah, here's the future kind of thing. Did it write anything else once it got the lightning? It's just the lightning. Little zappy zaps. It's obviously just indicating time travel. Just an indication of time travel, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I almost forgot the last shot, Andrew. I forgot there was one more shot. I'm surprised they actually showed this in the anime trailer, but they got to get people hyped up, man. They got to get the anime onlys hyped up and just see Edis is just hype, dude. Even though it spoils completely this whole scene right here that Edis shows up at the very end. I'm just so happy they got this shot in there. I'm just so happy they got this shot in here because this is going to be, again, I want a figure. Refugin, make it happen. We need a figure of her posed, looking back, hair fluttering to one side. Oh, it'll be so good. It'd be so freaking good. Rudiasu. Damn. Looking so good. Looking so good. I'm super hyped. 2026, dude. 2026. Lock it in. We have like... we got 5 months to go at least. I'm assuming spring? We'll see. I don't know, dude. If this drops in winter, that would be nuts. Because, I mean, spring or winter, it'd probably be lining up with Freren. God, next year's looking crazy already, dude. Anyways, just want to get on here and get my react to it. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for having screenshots and stuff up here. I don't know if I'm going to have to replace the video with the screenshot. Anyways, we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed my impressions and my reaction to the trailer. But anyhow, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe before you leave. Hit the like button before you leave. Leave me a comment. Drop a comment. Say hype, 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 hype. Hype for Orsted. Hype for Orsted. If you want to support the channel, become a member. Until next time, you'll take care.